Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for this video. In this tutorial we'll be showing you the process of creating this dancing couple painting in oils. For this video I decided to use my cheapest oil colors and tried to be more free in my art, avoiding details with my liner brush. This is an approach that worked for me for one painting. Oil painting gives you endless possibilities and techniques. I share one of the ways that worked for me. My reference photo for today was a non-artistic couple dancing bachata. My first step every time I paint is doing my quick sketch to have a visual guide of how to move on with my project. Using burnt sienna, it helps me a lot to have the basic on my canvas. With my laced oil, I mix my colors. I'm not a sponsor, just you can provide anything you want. I specifically use a seamless and low price. Let's begin actually painting. I usually use basic colors to break out my colors combination, but this time I selected a very cheap series colors. Adding some value color on my sketch, just putting the color I see on my reference photo. I know it's not the final. Through this process, I'm sure I will change it, but at this point, it's necessary to have a total figure about where you can separate the brightest from the dark side. Continue with the bottom side. I try to realize where my limits are, as well as I'm noticing my reference. The reason I painted this today was because I wanted to create a poster with background this dancing couple. My personal dreams didn't let me outside from this project. My inspiration and my occupation with Latin dancing pushed ahead to finish it. With the skin tones, I try to be close as much as I can. Besides, it's not my first time I'm painting. Just to know, when you use professional supplies, colors and brushes, it gives you a serious feeling of what you're doing and you think about to be perfect. Using my cheapest supplies helps me to be more free and have fun. When you enjoy the process and feel happy, the result is better. It's not yet the time to add some details. Usually I try to put the darkest color on my canvas and then add the brightest points. It's a slow process and I trust it. I have to say that this painting I didn't finish it with one sitting. It took me a couple of hours. For this video I used a paper sketch to draw. You might want to paint on canvas or on a panel. It's up to you. I want to advise that the art supplies should not be the beginning to start making art. The enthusiasm and your positive mood are enough to set you paint. From my personal experience, I have learned to be patient about the result. I have watched a lot of tutorials from known painters and I have gained knowledge, but practice brings you the results. If you are on a beginning, don't hesitate to take photos, so it will help you to notice your mistakes, even though serious mistakes. In my opinion, the world of art don't exist. Speaking about mistakes, if you believe your art is full of mistakes, then grab the chance to correct them with your way you feel. The process of painting includes a sequence of steps, and you understand you have finished it when you feel it. The only thing you should is just feel and follow your instinct. When I paint, I remind myself about leaving the details at the end. A part of this process is to build the layers first, continue with the value after. Also, the composition is something you should take into account. A secret to share with you. The key to enjoy the process is to not judge yourself. Find something that makes you happy and through creation find ways to aim your negativity, thinking about is it a masterpiece? For now, enjoy the process. That is the number one priority for you. Now it's time to start adding some details. While I'm looking at my reference photo, I notice so much details, but I don't follow the instructions of my mind that ask more details. I follow my instinct, adding details at points that need them. I don't know if it makes sense, but at this point I try to check for mistakes. Oh, sorry, there are no mistakes for me, but corrections. I think it's the suitable word to describe this situation. The final corrections will give the final result. I don't tend to be a wonk, but sometimes the process makes you behave in a slow motion and try to do details, no matter how much I don't want to. I face painting as simple lines and shapes. Keep it simple as you can and you will see admirable results. Forgot to tell you that I am leaving also the background at the end. I will give my own brushstroke. I don't like to copy. I am an incompatible person at heart. This was a painting labs with cheapest equipment I have. I was glad to have with you during this process. I hope to enjoy it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, you can find me at social media to support me. It counts a lot for me. Bye!